when Dad calls the hospital to check how Mom is feeling. She's always in the hospital. It's like before we get up and get dressed for school. He calls the hospital. He comes to me to the couch and sits next to me. Roza, emruz nemiri madrese. Today you're not going to school. I'm just jumping on the couch. I'm so happy. I hate school. I can't see the school. This is one of the best days of my life. But it's like Dad is not finished yet saying what he wanted to say. He doesn't look happy that I'm not going to school. I look in his eyes and they look different. He says, Roza, Mom died. You don't have a mom anymore. You're not going to school. Hi, my name is RoziCT. Welcome to our podcast. Why RoziCT? 2 reasons. I had a very harsh life. I had no other choice but to look at every person that come to my life and read them. That was the only way I could live and stay alive. That's why RoziCT. The second reason is I love the mind, my wonderful mind. I understand that everything we have in life, all our results come from our mind. And this is what I do every day. Every single day I learn the mind and teach it to you, to all the world. Every person that is willing to hear me, that's why RoziCT. Well, then I was 9 years old, like 2-3 weeks after my birthday. I was so young. She was 29 years old. My dad was very, very young also. He had 2 kids, 2 small kids. Sometimes we are so young that we don't understand what is the meaning of losing someone. What do you mean she's dead? What is cancer? Where is my mom? Can we go back home? That was the only thing in my mind. What does everybody mean she's gone, she's dead, she's not here? Cancer, what's cancer? And where is she? Sometimes we are so young that we just cannot understand what dying means. Sometimes even when we get older, we don't. When I got older, I started to understand what it means to not have a mom. When I wanted to talk to her like a friend. When I got my period, I didn't know who to talk to. When I wanted to go and buy clothing. Or you know what? When I was sad and I wanted somebody to just hug me, then I understood what it means to lose someone that you love. Well, the days went on, and from the day that she died, I felt like a leaf on the winter in the sky that has no roots, not attached to a tree, to even a flower. I felt afraid, lonely, and not having the back, the strength a girl needs. That's what I felt. But what do I understand now? After understanding this real life, not what I was taught and not the pain I had in life, the universe's laws show us a very simple thing. Nobody dies. Nobody really dies. They just change form. You can see them physically here until they're gone from this world, but they're still here. Maybe their body is not here. Maybe their body is not here, but she is here. Maman, you're here. When I look in Daniela's eyes, my daughter, I can see you. When I treat somebody, I'm a therapist. I can see your love and passion in me. I can see it in my son's eyes. How he fights for justice, exactly like you would, and you did. I see it here. So, it takes time to understand what I mean. But I want to give you a practical, real tip. I want to give you a practical, real tip. I want you to stop and think about somebody that you really miss. That maybe they left this world, and maybe not. They just left your life. You think they're not with you. You think that they're physically not with you. That's right. But they are here. You don't believe me? Let's do something together. I want you to close your eyes and put your both hands on your tummy. Just put it on your tummy and ask a question that person ask, and tell them. Start by saying, you know I miss you. You know that you are still a very big part of my life and that I am me because of you. Thank you. And now ask them a question. Whatever you want, I'm going to do the same. I asked you, Mom, what should I do now? And your answer was, just be you. Every time you want to get back to the person that you miss, that maybe they're not in your life physically, or even they can't be because they left their body, put your hands and ask for them. That's the truth, because nobody really dies. Sometimes they're not physically here. Well, that's my tip for you. Let's talk about the next episode of the podcast. What will happen? Losing Mom, what will happen the next? What's the next thing that can happen from this situation? I'm 9 years old, but the most important thing, what will you learn from what happened to me? My life is only a metaphor, a true metaphor, but it's only a story for you that I want you to take to your life day after day and learn from it and ask yourself, how can I change my life based on this story, based on the universe laws? How can I look differently on this world? How can I change my thinking? Even if you change one thought that disturbs you, your feeling will change and your behavior will change and the result will change. If you're sad of losing your mom or dad, change that thinking and then you will change exactly and immediately that feeling, and you will feel different and act different. Your life will be different. Let's talk about community. Community is the most important thing in the world because you become whoever is your community, whoever is around you. So ask yourself, who's around me? And follow us. That's a great environment for you on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Join our Facebook group, $1 Million Life and Biz. Well, I am RoziCT, and I'll see you next week. Have a great day.